What is up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. We are live. So, today we will be doing something different. Usually, I would race, but my internet connection is straight trash. Like, if I stream and race at the same time, it cuts out. So, we won't be doing that. We will be practicing for the race on Wednesday because I'm getting my internet connection fixed tomorrow. I ordered a couple Ethernet cables and a whole bunch of Wi-Fi adapters, so I'll test like basically everything to see what works. And yeah, we will be driving on Wednesday the FF1600 at Winton Motor Raceway. That, if you guys see up there by the licenses, 2.94 safety rating. 6 away from getting out of rookies. As you guys can see here, you need 3 to get out of rookies. Today is what I forgot to tell y'all. First win in iRacing. No joke. One of the best feelings I've ever had. Like, I remember when I got my first win in Gran Turismo. That thing felt great. Now I have my first one in iRacing, and that feels even better. Because this is an actual, like, better simulator. So, yeah. And I'll even show y'all the certificate. I don't want y'all to think I'm just, like, talking results and stats. And the best part is that I started 6th. It wasn't even like I started first, ended first. 6th place. Ended first place. Great race. I couldn't have done it without God. And God, this was a God-given race. No joke. Like, this was such a good race. Everything was great. And as you guys can see there, winner, Javier Reyes. 62 points. And let's see. Results. It gave me plus 2.94 safety rating, which was, it gave me plus 15, but it equals to 2.94. As you guys can see there, Javier Reyes, winner of the race, and I led 2 laps. The last 2 laps were the ones where I, like, so where is he? Yes, Elias Zimmerman, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Yes, y'all can see him there. He was leading the race for a while. I'm talking a long while. And then on one of the, so I started 6th. The guy in 5th did not join, so I'm 5th already. The guy in 3rd, y'all see the video. I will post the video one of these days alongside the other podium video, but this was my first win. But man, the whole thing was just so well, like, out. It was like great. I got fastest lap towards the or some of my fastest laps towards the end. 1:30.082. But yeah, just great race overall. And they give you a certificate. But let's go practice now. That's for this week. I need to go to the next week. There we go. Huh. I feel like I can recall racing here before, but I am not entirely sure. But it does seem like a track where drafting and late braking to overtake will be very crucial. But it doesn't seem like a hard track to master. Results. No, standings. I don't really know how it works here. on the standings for iRacing. In Gran Turismo, I know you gain points. I feel like it's one of those where you gain points by per race. Of course, you gain points per race, but more so like getting points per race, but only one of the races counts per week, right? There you go. Oh, hi, Audrey. How's it going? Why did Caster Labs just open? First win of the season and ever is what I got today in the morning. Oh, it's the greatest feeling ever. Let me show y'all. It actually gives you the download thing. But first win ever in the Formula Ford 1600. Can y'all see that? That is what I'm talking about. First win in the iRacing Formula Series. And it gives you this. This thing is sick. Gran Turismo didn't give you this stuff. So this is like, I'm actually so proud of this. And this was not entirely not possible without the help of God and all of that stuff. Like this, it was such a good race. I could not have asked for a better race. And I gained a whole bunch of points for the championship. I gained 62 points or something like that. See, winner Javier Reyes. So that is just 2.94. We need so little to finally get out of rookies, but winner, and it was not the fastest lap, but I did win the race. And we will be practicing for next week's, no, not next week, Wednesday's race. My internet connection, I don't trust it enough right now to stream and race at the same time, and I don't want to damage my safety rating. So I will be practicing, and then I am gonna fix my internet connection tomorrow. I'm gonna wire Ethernet all the way over here, and that'll just fix everything. Ethernet 100%. I think I'll get 1,000 gigabytes per second, gigabits per second. No, 1,000 megabits per second, not gigabits. But it's still blazing fast. It's not loud enough. And I'm wearing it backwards. There we go. Okay.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
I was distracted. Alright. I'll do the in-car adjustments out of the car. So for the race at Rudskogen Motor Center, I had the brake balance at 56.5 and at 56 for some of the hard corners. I'll just leave it as is for right now, and if it needs changing, I'll change it. But as of now, I don't think it needs changing.
We expect these conditions to continue.
But I will leave it at lap timing. I think that's the best one to keep for right now. Tires are still somewhat cold. So I'm gonna do around 3 laps and then I'll look back at them and see what we can improve on.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
So I'll say those definitely weren't the best laps. But even with mistakes, I was able to get a 131 370, which is, I don't think that fast by any means. I genuinely think we are around 3 seconds behind pace. I think the world record is a 128. This is for weather. So I do want to look at the replay for lap 5. Let's take a look at that real quick. So I will rewind a little bit. So the best lap was lap 5. So I'm using the escape road over there as a braking marker, but I didn't use the entire apex here. Here I think if I carry a wider line, I can carry more speed. That was a decent line through there. Where I'm having trouble is this long corner into this corner. That long corner, this corner is fine. That corner right there. I find I carry too much speed and I'll end up having to brake and I lock up. So that's definitely a corner we have to work on. Among other things, right here, I want to look at what the line looks like. So I'm hitting the apex, but I think I'm forcing it onto the apex, not letting the car naturally slide onto there. So I will. Here too, I'm carrying a little too much speed and not trail braking enough. And same thing here, just not trail braking enough. But I will say I really like this car. So with that knowledge now that we have, I will go back into the car. So I want to take a look at, what is it, lap 8? I really had it down on lap 8. I genuinely think that could have been a 129, if not a 128. Because if you guys look here, I was a second and a half faster than previous laps within that lap time. There was just a like pretty big mistake up on the last corner of the racetrack. But right here, yeah, fully accelerating throughout the whole straight. To which the only thing I really did different here was lifting and coasting a little all throughout this corner. See, 0 brakes throughout all of these corners. And I think around 20%. See, not even here. No brakes there. Right here, there was a couple brakes, but I really think around 20 to 40% brakes around all of those low S's and hairpins. And then right here, I also wanted to see, because I used the 50 marker as a brake marker, but I braked still a little bit further. So that's something we still have to see. And then if we can, I might join an AI race, just because the AI races. And see, that was a little mistake that cost us a whole lot of time. But it was still one of the fastest laps. And see, that was a 1:34.37. And that was minus 8 tenths of a second. That it should have been minus 1 minute 0.2 seconds. I mean 1.2 seconds. Meaning that would have added, it would have been a 1:34.37 if not a 1:29.99 something. So let's get back in there. Here it shows right there 1:34.37, and optimal is a 1:29.8. If we can lap a 1:29.8 consistently by the end of this session, like we'll be gold. Like that'll be really good. All right. Every time we restart the session, the tires are still cold, but I didn't trail brake enough there. Okay, so lost control of the rear. I will reset, and the tires are now cold, but am I happy with a 134.7? 437? Not necessarily. But I do want to see what the optimal lap time is for that. Because if a 130 is optimal or suboptimal, then because of course I'm still gonna practice tomorrow, like all day and then the day after. But if a 134.37 is suboptimal for right now, then that's pretty good. But I do want to see official. I don't know when the Formula Ford 1600 actually switches over, because if you guys see here, starts December 29th. Today is the 29th. Yeah, today's the 29th and it hasn't started yet. We're still racing. See current event. Oh, okay, so it tells you right here. It ends at 5:58. I had never seen that before, but that does help. I do want to see okay, let me close, just opened everything again. Okay. That's not gonna work. Here. There we go. What is it? Winton Motor Speedway? Winton Motor Raceway? Okay, so we are very far from the... Actually, yeah.
I'm back in the suburban mode.
Very, very far from optimal. I really think optimal would be a, like, suboptimal for the level that I'm racing at would be a 128. Shows world record as a 124.3. So a 130 is around 6 seconds slower. What I do... Let's see, how much time do we have? Quite a ways still. I do think we will jump back into practice. Or an AI race at least. No. And of course, like, this is my first time racing on this track. So because it wasn't my first time racing at Rudskogen Motor Center, but it is my first time racing at Winton Motor Raceway. It always takes a little bit, but... So I like that iRacing, they put this. It's like So I don't know a lot of these guys, right? But I definitely know who Dale Earnhardt Jr. is. And a couple weeks ago, I say a couple weeks ago, this was like a month ago. Uh, Jimmy Broadbent was one of the AI racers. So that was it's a fun little add-on that they throw in there. But I did set up the race as 12 minutes, which I believe is with a 1 minute 30. Should be around 10 laps. Something like that. No, it's less than 10. I'll say that 1 minute 30 times 10 is 15 minutes. So I don't know. It's not really that important, but what's with this 2%? Also, relative skill. But if let's say tomorrow or Wednesday I race the Formula Ford 1600 and I get passed or out of rookies, one is that'll promote me out of rookies into whatever class. I think it'll be class D safety rating. And then I will start competing in Formula 4. I will be competing in the Formula 4 MOSA championship in iRacing. And that'll be a huge accomplishment, like racing Formula 4. But I do want to see if I can. Yeah, this is the grid. All right. This is an AI race, and I don't know why I'm starting
Everyone's
first.
gridded. Green, green, green. Right side, keep to the left, clear. Right side, clear. Car on your left. Clear, left side. Clear, left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. Car right. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
So definitely not optimal lap time. But But that's why we practice, right? Because I mean, even Formula One drivers, they have the practice sessions before they can set the fastest lap. So I don't stress on it. Like I really like the car and I know the car well, so I don't stress about it. But it's a great car. And I think we're gonna jump into a Assetto Corsa now. I do want to drive the Tatus F4. It's the Formula 4 car. Or I could also drive the Red Bull 2024 car. I wish they had the 2023 just because the 2023 is one of the fastest cars ever produced for Red Bull. Should we do Suzuka? Or Spa? I know Spa like really well as a track. I have raced a lot here, but oh, also I don't know if Assetto Corsa will even recognize my new pedals. It should, but because I have drifted with these pedals before, but there it is. It's a beautiful car, no joke. Like I saw that they were selling the McLaren MCL 38 from last year at a car auction. Also, one of my favorite Formula One cars, the MP4/4, recently went for auction around a month ago. It sold for an undisclosed amount, but the estimate was around $16 million. But yeah, we're just gonna do a couple laps in this car. Okay. Yeah, this one has to be ESC. Also, I was made aware. I say made aware, I just looked it up. Um, Formula 4 cars are expensive, but in the sense that they're not that expensive. I was expecting, because the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup, this car right here, is what, like 275? It's a $275,000. And is it this one? No. The Tatus F4, that is this one. Literally this car that is used in the Formula 4 single seater is $50,000. $50,000 to me seems like very cheap because for $50,000 you can't get a truck nowadays for $50,000. And even the Formula Ford 1600, the one that we were no joke driving 15 minutes ago, is also 12 grand. It's 12 grand for one used, 30 grand for one new, but it seems doable is what I'm saying, because like Formula 1 cars of course are 135 million dollars. But these cars are a lot, but not necessarily that much. And I will open up iRacing just because I do want to show y'all that the past couple of races have all been podium finish. Um, I did the race in the Formula Ford 1600 this morning where I got my first win. Then I did a race on Christmas Day that was my first podium, and then I did a race on Saturday that was my second podium. And now we have this one, which great stuff. I mean, lead changes was one, and that was mine because of the leader who spun. But great stuff, man. Just absolutely great. And they give you a certificate for that. Great stuff. Man, let's go over here. Well, thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you to Audrey. Audrey, you are one of my biggest supporters, and I really thank you for being one of my biggest supporters. It means a lot to everybody in general who is watching. Everybody who is watching, thank you guys so much. But Audrey, you are no joke. The biggest supporter I have. So thank you to everybody who is watching, and follow me on all of my socials right here. And I also have a Pinterest account if you guys want to follow me on there. Also, I've been posting clips on TikTok, and there I also post YouTube shorts. And share it if you guys want to. I know a lot of people don't share this stuff, but share it if y'all want to. And thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.